I refused to let my sister come back to work after she cost our family medical practice $40,000. My dad opened his practice 51 years ago, and I joined him 20 years ago right out of school. My sister Tracy joined at the same time to handle all our insurance billing and patient payments. Tracy has multiple sclerosis, and her symptoms have been getting worse over the years. Memory problems, anxiety, the whole thing. About 8 years ago, my dad went part-time, so I basically started running everything, seeing patients all day and managing the business side at night. Last August, I noticed our bank account looked weird. We were seeing tons of patients, but money wasn't coming in like it should. I went through all our records and discovered Medicare hadn't paid us in months. I confronted Tracy about it, and she told me to figure out what was going on. She came back a week later and said we got kicked off Medicare because we didn't respond to some emails asking for updated information. She swore she never got any emails. We had to go through this whole re-credentialing process that took 45 days. When Medicare finally responded, they told us we weren't getting paid for May through November. 6 months of work. We had to write off $40,000 in patient balances because Medicare wouldn't pay us retroactively. I appealed, and Medicare sent proof that Tracy had ignored 3 separate emails requesting information. Then in July, Tracy got really sick with shingles meningitis. She was in the hospital for 9 days, and we honestly thought she might die. She needed IV medication around the clock for 3 weeks. When she finally got out, one side of her face was permanently paralyzed and she had trouble walking. I figured she'd go on disability and retire. She's got long-term and short-term disability insurance, and with her MS getting worse plus this new issue, I assumed she was done working. While she was gone, I had someone else take over the billing. That's when I found everything else. If an insurance company denied a claim, Tracy would just write it off instead of refiling with the correct information. She never sent bills to patients. Anything over 90 days old got written off, so it looked like we were collecting money when we actually weren't. We'd been losing money for years, and I had no idea. When Tracy said she was coming back to work, I told my parents absolutely not. She lied about the Medicare emails, cost us tens of thousands of dollars, and clearly couldn't handle the job anymore. My dad said she's family and she can't get another job anywhere else, so she gets to keep working here. Now I have to oversee all the billing on top of seeing 30 patients a day. I asked another staff member to help, but she said she'll quit if Tracy comes back because Tracy makes the whole office toxic. Here's the worst part. My parents won't sell me the practice now because they know the second I own it, I'll fire Tracy. I've been here 20 years, I love my patients, but I'm seriously thinking about quitting and starting over somewhere else. My mom keeps saying I'm being cruel and that family takes care of family, but we're talking about my entire career and livelihood here.